Hey everybody, look what we have here. An HP TouchSmart MV20 all-in-one. And not as any HP MV20 TouchSmart machine. I want you guys to take a look at this. It's, I believe, from 2012 or later because it has a Windows 8 badge on the bottom of it. Which generally means that the machine came preloaded with Windows 8. Let's take a look at it here. See if there's a manufacturer date on here. Not that I can see. Take a look at that. It has a TV tuner. Yeah, Windows 8 and a TV tuner. Came with Windows 8 64-bit. So, in order to really even make use of that TV tuner, you would have to have Windows 8 Pro with Media Center. Yeah, because Microsoft, starting with the release of Windows 8, thought that Media Center was essentially useless. As you see down there is the Windows 8 badge. Okay, now let's go and get on to the point. This isn't just any HP TouchSmart MV20. It's a dead HP MV20 TouchSmart machine. Yeah, it's dead. You heard me right, it's dead. Let me show you what happens when you try to start it. See, we're getting power. And it's already running. It's so quiet you can't hear it, but there's air blowing out of here. You can see the power light is on, but there's nothing on the display. Press and hold this in. You see we have no video. And by the fact that this does not turn off immediately, tells us that the motherboard is not posting. Which, what's interesting is this is actually an Intel based machine rather than an AMD. Usually the machines that have the AMD chipsets or the NVIDIA chipsets are known to have these kinds of problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look inside this thing, see if we can figure if it's anything simple or not. Yes, I know the view isn't all that great, but anyways, pop this little cover off. That covers up the USB receiver for the wireless keyboard and mouse that comes with this. There's two screws in the back of here that come out. Make sure these are fully reversed out. There we go. And the whole back should just come right off. Sound like you're breaking it, but and we're inside the all-in-one. Let's see, where's our RAM? Looks like it's inside here. Let me adjust the camera a little bit so you can see. I tell you what, guys, this ain't the first time. This probably be the last time that I'll say I don't like all-in-ones. I really, really don't. Because when they break, if you decide to go with a traditional desktop, you gotta buy not only a new regular PC, but also a new monitor. I just never have liked the fact of having these two all together. And like usual, these things have laptop SODIMM memory. At least we're a little courteous by putting the CMOS battery with an easy access. Oh, 2 gigs of RAM. Oh, ouch. That's not a lot. For 64-bit OS, that's really not a lot. Trying a couple of the obvious things first. One nice thing about this is they sort of give you And the way it's designed, you can lift this up, plug it in, and start it and see if you get any life out of it. You see this, the fan starts up. And pretty much nothing. So what I can do is locate another stick of laptop RAM and try this again. Okay, popped in another stick of RAM, and let's see what we get this time. Nothing. Yep, nothing. Not a thing at all. Okay, what I'll do is I'll pop the CMOS battery out for a little bit and give that a shot. But I'm thinking I already know what the problem is. I'm thinking our slightly modded laptop motherboard here is dead. Yeah, these old ones had the reliability of a laptop, of a newer consumer grade laptop. Basically, they're not very reliable at all. Matter of fact, the only reason I would ever want an all-in-one like this would be to make it a Windows Media Center PC, TV. And believe me, it'd probably be the cheapest thing you could ever buy. Pop this back in there and see what we get. Probably gonna be the exact same results as last time. Nothing. Yep. Completely dead. So guys, yeah. These all-in-ones, it's another reason why I don't recommend all-in-ones, is when your motherboard fails, you can't just simply go to newegg.com and buy a replacement motherboard for it. No, because it's proprietary. This is proprietary hardware. If you didn't know already, this does not conform to like any. This is no ATX. No. This is proprietary for this model of machine. The only way you could get a replacement board would be to go to like eBay or something like that, or maybe to the manufacturer if you're lucky. If you go that method, you're probably going to spend a crap load of money, more than what the whole machine's worth. Yeah, these all-in-ones are basically just throwaway. When it dies, just throw it out and get another one. Sad to say, but that's just the kind of reliability they have. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this for what it is. This 2012, I assume, HP TouchSmart is dead. Well guys, maybe this thing actually listened to me. You heard me talking trash about it, and well, let you see for yourself. It decided it was going to come back to life. Huh, look at there. Okay, everybody, I pulled the CMOS battery out, waited a little bit and put it back in, and it decided now it's going to behave itself and start back up. You have to look at this. Now it decides it's going to actually boot up and do something. Yeah. You can see our BIOS revision date is 12/11/2012. This likely means this machine is from 2013, if not late 2012. So for a machine like this to fail that early in its life stage, that's just awful. Even though it was apparently just, a CMOS battery, still. And I guess I can go ahead and, even though this machine side is going to behave itself and stop playing dead, I will go ahead and say one thing about these all-in-ones. If you look at this thing, you can tell it's proprietary. If that motherboard fails, you can't just go to Newegg.com and buy a replacement micro ATX motherboard for it. No, because it doesn't use that kind of standard. These all-in-ones are basically, the motherboards they use are more or less slightly modified laptop motherboards. They tend to use laptop hardware, sometimes even laptop CPUs. You can see this one uses laptop SODIMM memory, and its cooling is similar to that of a laptop, but slightly better. It uses a laptop CD/DVD drive, but uses a desktop hard drive. This is pretty common for what I'm seeing with these all-in-ones. But for something like this to just up and die like that, and it's barely even 3 years old. Yeah, that's that is ridiculous. Very ridiculous in my opinion. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's see what kind of warranty this thing had. Oh crap! It actually had a 2-year warranty. You don't see that every day. Yeah, 2 freaking years. Normally it's 1 year. Usually they write 12 months and make it look like it's a big amount of time, but yeah. For warranty, that's kind of a 1 year is just not too much. Now, surprisingly, this thing actually had a 2-year warranty on it. So, let's go ahead and power it off. And stick the back cover on. See if it's going to start up this time. This thing acts a little weird too. Let me show you. We'll see if anything bothers to come up. It is running. And there it goes all of a sudden. And it refuses to get you into the BIOS even though your CMOS battery had already been changed. And this won't boot up into Windows now. That's why I hate UEFI. Well, not necessarily UEFI. I can't stand secure boot. That's what I can't stand. Now, from what the client has told me, they upgraded this thing to Windows 10 recently. Let's see. And you can probably see it is awfully slow. Why in the world would they even ship a product like this, a TouchSmart with 2 gigs of RAM? You can see it is a little bit on the slow side. Now, I imagine it's probably password protected. Okay, I got the camera off screen because it looks like their lock image is one of their own, and they have a stupid password on this, so I can't even set the date and time on this, for goodness sakes. Yeah, that's pretty bad. This is why I hate Microsoft accounts. That's why I can't stand Microsoft accounts. So, we did get it to start up. Yeah, we did get it to actually start up. I'm going to try one more time to see if I can access the BIOS on this thing. And it wants it to sleep rather than shut down. see if we get a screen any quicker this time. Now look at this. This huge delay from the time of startup to the time you actually see something on your screen. I went into diagnostics. Oh, now we're in the setup utility. Thank goodness. I can set the date and time. Look at that. The date and time went to February 1st of this year, 2016. Kind of odd. So I'm going to set today's date. Took me a minute to figure out 24-hour time. Which we're about to roll over to 2200, so there. And if I didn't mention earlier, this thing does have a pretty elementary BIOS setup utility. This is pretty bad. Humongous advisory screen telling you it's for like Windows 8 and other operating systems. And you have to turn off secure boot before you can do much anything else here, but yeah. I'll just leave it like it is. I'm not gonna mess with it. But yeah, this is it only tells you your fan speed. This is a crappy BIOS that's on the motherboards in both my in the TV Box Slim and the most recent machine TV box I built, using those AMD E-Series APU setups. So I'm just going to apply, save our changes, and exit. Let's see what we get here this time. So how long it takes for it to actually show you a screen. I still find this kind of weird. Now the Mid-Tower Deluxe, my machine, it does take a little bit before it actually shows you anything on your screen, but not like anything like this. That was about 20 seconds. And it's going to want to do its automatic repair. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. WDF underscore violation. I wonder what that is. Windows 10 sure showed me a lot of new blue screens. Yeah. Well, like Windows 10, on some machines, this is not the most stable thing out there. There for a while, I was having issues with it crashing on my Inspiron 1525 laptop, and it would come up with the blue screen was like faulty hardware, page error, or something like that. And the machine was stable as could be when it had Windows 7 on it. And you can see it's taking a little bit of additional time to get up and running with 2 gigs of RAM. Turn my camera off the screen because I believe this client has their own personal photo as a lock screen photo. Well, it does actually start up and run now, so it's better than it was before. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.